Hey Alice, hey Trisha. Hi Jennifer, hi Gina. You're back, yes. Josh said that the iPad's at his house. Because he grabbed it for when we were going to Tennessee, but I didn't think he grabbed it when I told him to grab it so that we could watch the show on the iPad, but at least it's not gone. So that's a plus. Yeah, Lauren, it's a new live, girl. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Jamie. Yeah, I found the iPad. Well, I didn't find it. Josh said it's at his house. He's gonna bring it tonight when he comes home. Let me double check his suitcase that it's down there. Live, okay? It'll be quick and short and straight to the point. Thank you, Linda, for the stars, my love. How's the puppy? He's in his new home, girl. There's a fly in here. If you want to know the story behind where the puppy is and what he's doing, go to the last live I did that says he's gone. Hopefully it's there. All right, anyways, let's talk about this. Hi, Rhonda. Let's talk about this. What, Melissa? Huh? What? So, for one, my number one question to you guys is, what do you guys think of donors? What is your guys' input on donors? Hi, Kalia. Like, do you guys yeah, do you guys believe it's a good system? Do you guys believe it's a weird system? Would you be willing to do it? Would you be scared to do it? I feel like there's a little bit of fear in doing it, so I feel like that's an oddball, like a hypocritical question, I guess, in a way. But would you guys go through a website? Would you guys go through private, or would you guys go through someone that you know? So tell me what you guys think. I think it is amazing for those that can have children other ways. What kind of donor? A sperm donor for a baby, like to have to get inseminated by a donor. You did what for 3 months, Michelle? It depends on what kind of. What do you mean it depends on what kind of? Like, there's only three different kinds, I believe. There's private, and then there's a person you know, and then there's through a sperm bank. I don't understand. Yeah, a donor for fertility. Come on, y'all. There's a baby in the caption. Come on now. Hello, Ashley. So, what is your guys's thought process on it? Like, would you go private? Would you go through a family member or person you know? Or would you go through a bank? My aunts asked their best friend's brother. Oh, did they? I think it's fine if you want to be a single mom or a medical condition. I think they do pretty intense screening process. Yeah, that's what I was looking up on. And we're going to get into that. Probably private, really. And how would you, and if you went through it privately, how would you find this person? Who can't have children or have trouble staying with surrogates, but I could also never do surrogacy because I couldn't give the baby away. Yeah, Alexis, I could never, ever think about doing surrogacy. I would be absolutely terrified to carry a baby and then give him or her away. Person you know this way, you know if their family's crazy or not. Well, Debbie, that person may not know their family wholeheartedly, so they may or may not know if that person is crazy or what's going on. I did IVF 7 times, but I was the problem. If it would have been my husband at the time, we definitely would have done it that ripped. That route, I'm assuming you said. Jane, do you have any babies? Were you successful in surrogacy or anything? Like, did you find a surrogate? Or did you guys just end your TTC journey? I would go privately if my significant other couldn't give me a baby. That way I could check out the background and medical history. I would want to pick and hoping to find similar features to my significant other. That's the one thing. I feel like when people choose a sperm donor, they probably go for similar, like, hair color, eye color, ethnicity. But I also feel like other people may or may not go a different route if they're a single, like, mom, or, dang Frank, they want, like, 2 lesbians trying to have a baby, and then they want a baby with blue eyes, or a chance to have a baby with blue eyes, and they both have brown eyes. You know what I mean? I feel like they would go the opposite way. Just saying, sweet. Saying what, Jane? Oh, cheers, by the way, you guys. We adopted our first daughter. I got inseminated with our second. Are they both girls, Diane? So, would you go private? Someone you know, or a bank? There is a lot of red tape because I've been researching it, and I'll tell you guys why I have been researching it, but I just want your guys' opinion. Hi, Leslie. How are you, my love? Long time no see. Hi, Jessica. Be careful you don't get Jonathan from the Netherlands. I was going to be a surrogate, but unfortunately I could because I was diagnosed. Titch, yeah. Hugs, babe. What was the outcome of that? I'm being filtered. Yeah, you definitely are. Yes, both girls. How old are they? So yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys what I think I would do. Personally, if I were to do it, I would go on the first thought process of it. I would go with someone that I know. I would try to go with someone that I know. Maybe like one of my gay guy friends, or maybe one of my friends that doesn't want to have kids. I don't know. But then you think about it and you're like, what if that person all of a sudden wants to fight for rights, or if they want to, you know, be more involved in that child's life rather than being called like an uncle or something, you know what I mean? Or something like that. That would be my biggest fear, going that way. 9 and 15. Oh, wow, that's a gap. And then I would go the spur bank way. I would never do the private way. I feel like I could never just go and find somebody on the internet and be like, boom, you know what I mean? Or anyone that has donated. Like, I would want to go through a sperm bank to be hopeful that they are super, super tight in their contracts of, that's the big risk you take. Yeah, Shauna. That they like thoroughly do a research on this person, like genetic testing, all kinds of stuff. But then again, I think about it and I'm like, not a lot of people get their genetics tested. Like, I would have never thought that I got my genetics testing done if it wasn't for our situation with Oliver, you know? And obviously I went into depth about the results of that in supporters. So if you want anything, any result or test results or anything like that. That's all in supporters. But it's a big eye-opener for one. Two, it's almost terrifying because you may not know that something's wrong with your genetics until a situation like that comes up. And gosh dang. So I feel like that's what I would do. I would try to go through a sperm bank, but then I would be super, super hesitant on going through a sperm bank. And I'm going to tell you guys why. If I were to ever need a sperm donor, oh my gosh, I am absolutely mortified now. Mortified. Okay. I don't know if you guys have Netflix or not, but I watched this documentary. Liam has a vasectomy, Nicole. I watched a freaking documentary, and this guy is a private sperm donor, and he has been donating his sperm for 16 years. It doesn't end here, you know. It gets to the point where he was a part of 11 sperm banks. And when you have your sperm frozen in a sperm bank, you sign a piece of paper that says you're only donating to that sperm bank. Well, it's not something that holds you to any accountability if you lie on it. And that's what this man was doing. I don't know if you guys have watched it or not. It's called A Man with 1,000 Kids. And this man traveled all over the dang world and donated sperm. And this man has potentially could have up to 3,000 kids out there. And as little as, I think they said, like, he admitted to having 600 or something like that. And in one of the countries that he is from, literally like a teacher and her coworker found out that they were the same. Like, he was telling people he was only donating to 5 families. 5 families, okay? Multiply that by a lot, because it was more than 5 freaking families. More than 5. And one of the ladies that, you know, he donated to privately, he offers for him to just, you know, do it in a cup or the natural way. And some did conceive with him naturally. So that means that they did the thing. Whatever, Nicole. It doesn't matter. They're numbers. And it blows my mind. Like, this woman was a coworker of hers. And she was like, you know what? Our kids look a little bit alike. And then she was like, yeah. And then they were like, which donor did you go through? And they're like, oh, well, actually, you know, I went through a donor here and blah, blah, blah. And then they were like, really? And then they explained, like, she went through it privately, and she was like, really? And then she was like, is his name Jonathan? And then she was like, yeah. And boom. Right then and there, they found out that both their kids are half siblings. This isn't about me, Holly. And then it gets even worse, you guys. This man was vlogging him traveling the world. And how they found out that he was able to vlog and travel the world and put it all on YouTube was because all these other sperm banks were paying for him to come there to be a sperm donor, getting 500 plus straws of sperm to freeze. He was in Kenya, he was in South Africa, he was in Australia, he was in like Brazil, he was in Asia, he was in everywhere. Everywhere. Wait, so you dated twice family members, Melissa? And he saw nothing wrong with this. Mind you, most of his kids were in the Netherlands. Like, they had a map, and then they put little babies like literally, like the map of Netherlands and like the surrounding European countries The whole damn country was covered in his babies. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but like their biggest problem with this with him was telling him, like, you do realize this can end in incest. And he was like, well, like when he went to court, he had this crazy response to it. And he had a partner that worked with him on the same website, and they would label different sperm donors. Turns out it was just both of them. And they would just flip-flop names, descriptions, whatever it may be. And then it gets even fucking weirder and crazier. Literally, Ariane, that's their biggest fear. It gets even crazier. Him and this guy would put their sperm together in a cup and privately deliver it, or have a woman come and pick it up to inseminate themselves. And they would mix their sperm together and be like, all right, we'll see whoever sperm wins. They were playing sperm roulette. It is very high, Elizabeth. Look, I'm pulling so much hair from the back of my chair. I watched that last week, mind blowing. It was so crazy. Yeah. And then when they were approached about it and told, like, you know, you need to stop. Like, this is not good. Like, you're putting all these children at risk of incest, because when they put these kids together, you saw how much of a connection these kids had, and they got like, they had an immediate connection to each other because they saw the same similarities, like in their face, in their personalities. Is because they're literally half of each, well, not half of each other, but you get what I mean, like, in a way. And so what would you do if like a sibling from this part of the Netherlands got with a sibling from this part of the Netherlands, and they met and they didn't even know that they were siblings, but they had that instant connection, and it's because that they're siblings and they fall in love? Like, and these moms went through these emotional whirlwinds, like, what the fuck do you mean? He told me that he was only doing this for 5 families. And then when they found out that he was a part of 11 sperm banks, and he was a frequent flyer in those bitches. Yeah, it's only 3 episodes. It's called A Man with 1,000 Kids. That's insane. Then there was the case of the doctor that was using his own sperm instead of the donors. Yeah, one of the girls, the lady that's in it, she was a victim of that. Like, what the hell? Can you believe that? I guarantee you, those that are on a trying to conceive journey, that are going through sperm banks or private sperm donors or anything, after watching that, are probably like, bitch. Thank you, Christine, for your flowers, babe. Did you find your iPad? Yeah, Josh said it's at his house. But what do y'all think? Like, would you or would you not try to find as many siblings of a child you had with a sperm donor that had possibly 650, Nicole, plus kids all around the world? Or would you just let it go? These streaming apps need to pay you commission because you explain in a way we all need to watch. Yeah, because it needs to be watched. So, Melissa, they actually ended up taking him to court. And if you watch it, then you know what happens. Like, as far as, like, whether or not he's allowed to continue to do this, whether or not he got fined or sued by the families. Like, you'll have to watch it. It's only 3 episodes, you guys. It's not that long. But Harley, shut up. No. You guys hear that? Well, the reason why he did it is because they think that he wanted this power of giving life. This isn't about me, Judy. Like, he considered it a genetic, like, power heist in a way. He was like, I'm gonna see how many of my babies I can put out there. And he like did this whole YouTube vlog about how like worship your ancestors, they give you life, like you need to worship them, like blah blah. It's insane. Like, I was watching it and I was like, oh hell no. Oh hell no. Like, you just, will you send me that information, Layla? Yeah, he had like, so he started growing his hair out. So his hair was like to like right here, a little bit past his shoulders. And he started growing his hair out because he noticed that woman absolutely loved his crazy blonde hair. And he had blue eyes. He was, you know, pretty, he wasn't fit, but he wasn't, you know, overweight, or he wasn't like, he was like a pretty bulky, hefty guy. Right, Claire, that's fucking insane. And he had blue eyes, you know, he had little like buck teeth, but they said he had the perfect smile. And all of these women, when they saw him, they were like, oh my God, he's got great personality. He loves music. Like, he manipulated and made these women fall in love with him to do all this. He gave that one lady a sample from a restaurant bathroom. Yes. She's like, he was literally jerking it in a bathroom and I was just standing in a public bathroom. Teresa, ask the woman that did it. I don't know. Hi, Martha. Insane. Where's that show at, Linda? Oh yeah, Tidge. I would definitely tell him when they grow up, I feel like. Christine, thank you for the stars, my love. We have a star party. I didn't even notice. Yeah, Rudy, watch it. Lisa, it's called A Man with 1,000 Kids on Netflix. It's on Netflix and it's only 3 episodes, you guys. 3 episodes. Yeah, Sandra, it's a true story. It's a documentary. Me turning on Netflix. Do it, Shauna. Hey, Lisa. Thank you for your stars, babe. It really gives artificial insemination a bad rap. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you were on a trying to conceive journey, going through a sperm bank, private, or anything with a donor, and if you were to watch this, what the fuck? Jade, hi, beautiful. Thank you. Like, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he was involved with some of the kids' lives, too, that he did, like, all of this. Like, it's crazy. Brandy, are you? What episode are you on? No, Janine, he's not. Yes, it's on Netflix. Can somebody comment this is on Netflix? And then A Man with 1,000 Kids so I can pin it? Hey, Sean. I definitely slept better last night. It was weird because when Frank came out here, he immediately went to where the puppy's box was. And I was like, he's not here anymore. But when the puppy left, he was ecstatic yesterday. Yes, Tina, go watch it. Frankie's good, Carmen. How are you? Hey, Audrey. Right, Lori, that's what I'm thinking. His punishment should have been a vasectomy. Like, sir, no. Like, that's what I think. If I was a judge, I'd be like, snip, snip. Snip, snip. Goodbye. I don't know, Leslie. Same with all of the drug addicts that just be having kids left and right out there in the world, completely healthy. And then there's people out there that have been trying for a baby, and it's insane. Tanya, catch up and supporters, my love. Hi, Heather. Frank is a sweetie. Is he, though? Yeah, I would be like, you no longer have male parts. Goodbye. Like, how old is this guy? Oh, girl. I don't know if they said his name. Thank you, Zeta, for the 250 stars. Beautiful. No, Angela, this is a completely different guy. Completely different guy. I think he can claim them on taxes. No, he can't. If I were the judge, it would be 2 bricks. Patrice! No, Audrey, not yet. I needed to come on here and just talk about this because it's so crazy. Penny, what makes you say that? Because I'm talking about a documentary. Hi, Robin. Well, he kept in touch with some of the kids. That one goes out to all my haters. Yeah, Brandy, go watch it. Oh, you pinned it? Oh, no, I didn't see your comments. The party thing is still in the way, but I see your comment now. Thanks, Kayla. Hi, Deb. I missed what you said. About what, Janie? All of this? Yeah, his name is Jonathan Jacob Meyer. He's got multiple personas. I think it would be absolutely insane if somebody was watching my freaking live right now and they were a victim of his. Well, I guess not a victim. Well, in a way, he did manipulate a lot of women into thinking that what he was doing was a blessing to them. But it is a blessing, but then now it's like a blessing they literally got, how do I word this? Like, it was stripped from them thinking that they were picked specifically and made them, he made them feel special and shit. It comes with a cute little brush. That's good. That was so random, Melissa. Yeah, Brandy, watch it, girl. It's wild. It's wild. Like, with that chance, there's at least 1% probably has baby. Exactly. Well, they all wanted babies. So that's why they reached out. And they started looking at sperm banks and all of that. And then they started looking privately. And then this man popped up. It is definitely manipulation. Yeah, like a tainted blessing. That's a good way to put it. Like, it was a blessing, but he stripped them of a blessing, thinking that they were the chosen ones. Like that one lady said, it was almost like a cult for him. Yeah, it's so sick, for sure. Maybe, Brittany, maybe. $16 years, Sandy. 16 years. Frank is... Hi, my handsome, handsome man. Frank, at least you know where your sperm's been going, huh? Oh, your poor eyes. I put medicine on his eyes. He's like, quit bothering me, woman. Quit bothering me, woman. Give belly rub. Belly rub. His freaking collar is falling apart. You see the little strings? He's got a new... Who knows when it'll get here. But yeah, absolutely insane in the membrane. 10 out of 10. Don't recommend getting a sperm donor in any of the countries that this man has been to. He was ordered to destroy all of his sperm at the sperm banks, but it was only requested, so gosh knows if they actually did it or not. Oh, now you're on the floor? Okay. Look at him. I gotta put my carpet back down, but I gotta mop my floors first. I'm so handsome. Oh, Paula, no, babe. Do the exclamation mark notify. But how crazy is that, y'all? Oh my god, you scared me, dude. He scared mamas. Yeah, he did. You scare me. Okay, he's moved again. Yeah, Sandy, that's what I think is absolutely crazy. You would never know. He's not had that one very long, has he? About a year. They usually last 6 to 8 months because of how active he is. Because we walk too many walks. My hair is like still wet but drying, so it's starting to frizz up a little bit. I have to go put product in it. Hi, Kim. Frank is 2. 2 going on 21. 21, can you do something for me? I don't know how that song goes, if that's even the lyrics. Maybe. Probably Vicky. They just haven't been caught, I guess. I don't know. It's definitely terrifying. Like I said, if I was on a trying to conceive journey with a donor, I would be mortified after seeing that. I would be absolutely mortified. I gotta go and get my nails done, y'all. Like, this one is cracked. Am I picking on the wrong side? No. Cracked. Oh, you can't really see it. Crackety cracked. And they're overdue. I'm gonna go with the color white. I can't remember who recommended it, but I'm gonna do white. Kim, watch the last video on my page with He's Gone. The shirt is from Shein. But yeah, I just needed to come on here and just talk about that because I finished watching it today. I spread it out in, I think, 3 or 4 days that I've been here, home or whatever. But I finished it today after supporters and girl, let me tell you, wild. So, but on that note, I'm gonna go take the pup out for a walk. And I'm gonna charge my phone while I'm doing that, and then I'll see you guys in supporters, depending on if I'm gonna go to the grocery store after, because we're grilling out today. And I have no food in my fridge. I have beef and pork chops. That's it. We always have pork chops in the fridge. We grew up around pork chops. We grew up on pork chops. If you're European, if you're European, you know how much pork chops are in our life. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful Thursday, and I will see you guys later. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Bye.